No tickles! Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for the great response to the last video we did together.
So fun.
It was so much fun.
I think I did okay.
You did really well.
Right?
Yeah, you
I
did.
had already learned a lot of them by traveling. Some of them were quite weird, though, gotta say.
No, you did really well. I was very impressed.
Well, thank you. Today, I'm gonna dominate, though.
That I doubt.
And
So today, we are gonna discuss and observe the words that we pronounce differently.
debate a little bit.
Debate, yeah.
I'll explain why mine make more sense.
Okay. Good luck with that. It's funny, even though we speak the same language, we're not always talking about the same thing.
Always saying the same words.
Not always saying the same words.
So many things are different for one reason or another, and we've had a lot of laughs in our relationship thus far, discovering them, and we still discover them every day.
Yeah, there's new ones
that
pretty
pop up.
regularly.
Like what's one we just found out the other day?
Hygienist.
Yeah, hygienist and a hygienist. I say hygienist, but then we say leisure, they say leisure. It's like, why?
It's like, oh yeah, my hygienist was so nice. And you're like, you're what?
You're who? There's a lot of them, and we're going to cover a few of them today, and I will explain why mine makes sense.
And I will explain why mine
Yours
makes
don't.
sense. Excuse me.
I'm a little competitive, but it's all in good fun.
I think we'll start with food.
Okay.
So
There's a lot of these.
There is a lot of these. The first one is, I say sweets.
I say candy.
But okay, so explain to me what candy means.
Candy is anything that's candy.
Anything that's not chocolate, I guess you could call a sweet, like Skittles.
It's candy.
That would be a sweet.
So what would you call it? Reese's?
That's chocolate. Reese's is chocolate.
It's candy.
No, it's chocolate. It's very specific. We have chocolate and then we have sweets. Anything that's not chocolate. But candy to me is like hard candy, like something
you have to suck on. That's so weird. No, for us, like, I mean, chocolate is chocolate, but like if you go at the movie theater, at the snack bar, like, all of it is candy.
Cinema.
Oh, geez. It's gonna be another long video. In the movie theater, at the snack bar.
Movie theater.
Yeah. Your Valley Girl's already coming out. No, it's all candy. You can get Reese's, you can get Skittles, you can get whatever. To us, candy just is a general term for all things that are sugary in a package.
So it encompasses everything.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, there's exceptions, but yeah, I mean, you wouldn't call like a donut candy, but like anything you could buy in a package at a store or a snack bar at the movie theater, we'd call candy.
Crisps.
What is a crisp?
It's exactly what it is. is a crispy. A crispy.
Okay, but that's an adjective. The adjective doesn't always match the noun.
Okay, Mr. English.
What language are we speaking right now? It's a chip. Chips.
It's not chips.
On the bag it says potato chips.
Chips to us are what you call French fries. That's chips.
Doesn't make sense.
Fish and chips, burgers and chips.
Okay, but fries are not like, by your definition, the adjective should be the noun, right? So what are fries? They're long. So what do you call them? Longers? You know? Because actually, it's like your theory works for us for fries because it's fried, right? It's like a description of it. So we call them fries. But the same theory applies for you for crisps. You say they're crispy, so you call them crisps. If you order chips in America, you're gonna get a side of potato chips.
That's so weird.
If they even serve that. But if you order fries, then you're gonna get the long, delicious sticks of heaven.
What's your favorite type of crisps?
I'm a sucker for Pringles.
Yeah.
Like, it depends on my mood. If I'm like in bed, like, you know, I just want to put my hand in a tube and grab Pringles.
A tube.
But if a what?
A tube.
A tube?
Yeah.
It's a tube.
It's a tube of Pringles.
Well, you're adding letters. Why? I noticed that a lot. They do that. Like color, they add like why.
You just take them out.
Because they're not needed.
What color do you like?
By your spelling, it should be color. Okay, we're getting way off topic.
Yeah, I know.
I love Pringles. I love Ruffles. If I'm like at
Ruffles are good.
If we're like in a situation around a table, you know, that's what I mean. Like if I'm in a bed laying back, I like to just grab things. I want Pringles because they're just it's like crack in a circle.
It's great crack.
I'll give you that one. Gathering, or if you're standing up, I guess is a
And
good way
there's
to
a
say.
bowl.
And there's a bowl of things. I want Ruffles with a thick ranch dip. Good chips.
Potatoes, hands down.
Potatoes. I didn't know what those were until we went there.
Potatoes are everything. I have a box of salt and vinegar on its way.
I'm not a fan of salt and vinegar. I like salt.
More for me.
Don't like. Did you get me like any sour cream and onion or anything?
No.
Cool.
But we can just go get Pringles here, so
Yeah.
get your
and I'll
Ruffles.
just lounge back and.
Oh my god, I didn't get my Ruffles.
What do you call them?
We don't have Ruffles.
Well, then you're way
We
behind
have,
in civilization.
Oh, we have Hunky Dories.
Stuff. That.
They're what are they called? The crinkle cut, where they're like wavy.
Yeah, yeah. We have those, but they're Lay's has a wavy kind. Well, and Ruffles.
we have Walkers. It's so funny. It's
What
the
language are
same.
you
It's
speaking?
the same logo. Lay's and Walkers have the same.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Traditionally, Lay's are flat, but then they have wavy Lay's, which are like Ruffles with the.
Yeah. We have Hunky Dories. Oh, they're so good.
It's a much longer name than it needs to be, I think. But anyway, chips,
Crisps. Next one is for me biscuits.
bread rolls.
No.
You're talking about a sweet circle of sugar with sugar.
I'm talking about heaven. That's what I'm talking about.
So it's a cookie.
What you would call a cookie. Cookie to us is very specifically chocolate chip cookie.
See, but you just specified the kind of cookie. So therefore, there can be other kinds of cookies.
No, I didn't. I specified the type of biscuit, which is a chocolate chip cookie. That's the type of biscuit.
This is such a weird one.
I know.
A biscuit here is a totally different thing. It's a freaking hot, warm, steamy bread roll with a big square of butter in it, and you just shuffle it in your mouth at Thanksgiving.
See, this always confused me because whenever you'd watch, like, American TV and they talk about biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy.
And I was like, that sounds disgusting because I'm picturing like an Oreo covered in gravy. I'm like,
well,
that's
see,
disgusting.
That would be gross. We don't have cookies and gravy. It's bread. It's a bread roll. It's a specific kind of roll, and it's delicious. You can cook it in the oven. It gets all poofy. It's like a freaking little igloo of bread, and then you cut it and then you slice it, and then you put bread, and then the butter melts it as
That's just a bread roll, though, because it's bread.
No, see, now you're downgrading a biscuit.
I'm
a
not-
bread
I-
roll is just like a bread. You could just have it in a basket. It could be cold. It could be sitting there for 5 hours. You eat it later as a leftover. A biscuit is a warm hug on your plate, and you slice it and you butter it and you shuffle it. It's so good.
Biscuits to me are like warm hugs.
Cookies.
Biscuits. Biscuits is like everything. It's that biscuity texture of like, when you, like the...
So what is a biscuit to you specifically?
A biscuit is like, an Oreo is a biscuit, Mikado is a biscuit, jam and cream is a biscuit, custard cream is a biscuit. Gosh,
It says
what
Oreo
else?
cookies on the package.
Okay, but
Oh, you're going to do it.
I'm gonna do it. I want to thank your father for this. So shout out to Bob Bingham, because he's on my side on this one. The company that makes Oreos is Nabisco, which is the National Biscuit Company. Mic drop. And you're not going to argue with Bob Bingham, are you?
I won't win. Shout out to Dad. Love you.
I love you too.
All right, you got that one. I'll give you that one.
The biscuit thing makes no sense to me at all. Like,
Me neither.
I'm sorry.
Biscuit.
Just call your thing a warm bread roll or whatever you called it. A warm hug.
So many.
Call it a warm hug. Just don't take my biscuit.
I will do that, and I'm gonna shuffle all the biscuits and cookies.
Tea and biscuits to me.
That's so weird. Tea and bread?
No.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, you do tea and bread. You alluded to this one at the end of the last video.
Yes, about cotton candy.
Yeah.
You will, if you're American, you won't fucking believe what they call this. It's unbelievable.
Candy floss. It's candy floss.
That sounds like something a child would ask for Christmas. Like they don't like flossing. Give me candy floss, and they can like floss their teeth and eat it. Like
That's funny.
why do you call it candy floss?
I don't know. Why do you call it cotton candy?
Because it has a texture of cotton, and it's candy. You don't floss your teeth with it. I mean, I
That's
guess
true.
the little stick it comes on, if you get it stuck in there,
I
you
don't
can
know
use
why
as a...
it's called candy floss. That's a really good question, but
So
cotton candy is really
So if we're
funny.
taking points, I got that one.
I guess I'll give you that one.
Okay. I still don't feel satisfied. But do you have chocolate toothbrushes?
No, but that sounds amazing.
Do you have soda mouthwash?
What do you call?
Oh, soda. Yeah.
Yeah. Soda? Can I get a soda?
I didn't say it like that.
Fizzy drink.
Again, it sounds like something a kid would call something they don't know what soda is.
Or we would just call it, like, the brand. You know, whatever it is. Whether
Coke.
it's Coke
We would too.
Or Fanta or
But
7
they're all
Up.
brands of soda.
No, they're fizzy drinks.
And this is actually different across America because
That's
in
true.
like many states they call it pop.
They call it pop in England.
Really?
In some parts of England, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Like they won't call it soda.
You want to get some pop?
Yeah, like a Midwest accent or something, and they'll ask for pop, and then like if you ask for soda, they don't like they look at you weird.
But
So
very specific to Ireland. Do you know what else we call it?
no,
A mineral.
that's wrong. Why?
Like
Please
if you
explain
if
it.
you go to a pub and you didn't want alcohol, you'd say the barman would like, "Oh, would you like a mineral?"
Does it come in a beaker?
Oh, a beaker.
A chemical freaking thing with steam.
A beaker is a plastic cup that like that a kid drinks out of. A beaker.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. A beaker.
A beaker. Oh, wasn't even on the list. A beaker is a I'm not a chemist, so forgive me, but it's a freaking little glass thing with a flat bottom.
You're not you're not a pharmacist.
And a chemist is a scientist. You call a pharmacist.
A chemist as well. Yeah.
Is this on the list too?
No.
Oh my god. A
Seriously.
beaker is a flat glass container with a fat ass, and then it comes in skinny at the top. It's like the opposite of a martini glass. And they put shit in it, and it steams and changes color. It's a beaker. You might see like a sparkling water, say like a mineral water, maybe on the bottle, but that's it. You would never call it that here.
That's so funny.
And you certainly wouldn't ask for it at a bar.
Yeah, the mineral thing would probably be quite a pub thing. You wouldn't really like go to the supermarket and say, "I'm going to get a mineral," you know.
Well, I would hope not.
But
You'd have to go to the friggin' science
a
store.
mineral.
So you can get a mineral and a black stuff.
Yes, either or both
Alright,
if you want.
Fair enough. But we have free refills here, so boom.
Yes, that's so true. I'm used to rationing Coke, I guess.
And not only do they have to ration it, they give you in pretty small glass.
They do.
It's
Yeah, they
like
do.
ridiculous. Like here, a large is a proper large,
It's
and
a
they'll refill
bucket,
it.
as I say, a bucket.
It's proper, and they'll refill it as many times as you want it for the same price. It's amazing.
Crazy.
Welcome to America.
Tomato.
It's a simple one. It's
Yeah.
a tomato. Why don't you call it a potato?
You can't take the potato from us, hey.
Okay, but then why do you call it a potato and not a tomato?
Because it's a different word.
Well,
I know I'm losing
technically
this
that's
one.
true. You're trying. Tomato. Yeah.
Tomato.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll agree to disagree.
Okay. I'll put the next two together because sometimes they kind of go
Yeah.
together. So I say basil and oregano.
Are those friends of yours? Basil and
Yeah.
oregano.
That's so funny. Oregano.
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 That sounds like it should be like a county. Oregano County.
Yeah.
A county in Oregon.
I don't know why that is. It's so funny.
Basil and oregano. I ain't budging.
Me neither. Footpath.
And what is this footpath you speak of?
It's the footpath. The place where you walk. The place for pedestrians along the road. Not on the road, but beside the road.
So it's beside the road.
Yeah.
It's on
I
the
see.
side.
I know what you're trying to
It's
get
on the
me
side
to say.
of the
and
road. You just said it. So they walk on the side.
Yeah, but what do they walk
Almost
on?
like a sidewalk.
No, they walk on a path. It's a path.
We're not in the jungle.
For your feet.
It's just...
Footpath.
I call it a sidewalk. I'm going to throw another one in there I don't think's on the list. You call it a footpath, and what do you call when you cross the road?
We have a few words for this.
For some reason.
We could call it a pedestrian crossing or
Quite literal, but works.
a zebra crossing.
A what?
Or
Say that last one again?
a zebra crossing.
What is a zebra?
It's
a
Because
zebra!
of the stripes.
It's a zebra!
Zebra.
But we don't even call it that. It's a crosswalk.
A crosswalk.
You're walking across. Crosswalk.
No, I would say more naturally to me, I would say pedestrian crossing.
Pedestrian crossing. 6 syllables.
The next one is so funny to me.
So funny and simple.
A garage.
Garage. But it actually is not quite simple because it actually means something different, right?
Yeah.
What is a garage?
A garage to us is either the part of your house where you keep the car
well then that's the
and
same.
other things. So that's a garage. And then also a garage is where you buy petrol. You know, where there's a little...
gas station?
There's a little shop and then the petrol pumps outside. That's a garage.
There's so much to talk about here. We would call the place you put your car at your house a garage as well.
Yeah.
Okay, it's garage.
Yeah. Garage. It's so funny. It sounds so posh.
Garage.
Let me put this in the garage.
And garbage.
Garbage.
You say...
Rubbish.
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 So proper.
The bin.
The bin. No, garage.
Put it in the bin.
You park your car in a garage.
So that's
If it's
so American to me, and I love it.
If there's multiple cars, it's a parking garage. And you get gas at the gas station.
No, we call it petrol.
Are you a chemist? Again?
I am not the building
pour
where
it-
you go pick up your prescription.
Do
No,
you
I'm
pour
not.
it into your car from a beaker? Petrol. I'm gonna put some petrol.
I wouldn't put petrol in a beaker.
In my travel vehicle. So many things. Now you see what we talk about all the time. Always discovering new things.
So
Cute.
we call cars, thankfully.
Well, that's good.
Although you say car.
Yeah, I pronounce it like it's said. Car.
Car.
It's an A. Car.
I feel like I need to jolt forward when it car. A car.
How do you say it?
A car.
A car.
Yeah, a car. Get in the car.
So it's spelled like C-A-H-H-R. Car.
A car.
A car. Get in the car. And make some black stuff.
But there's certain parts of the car that we call differently, and I think this is so funny.
Go for it.
So, what do you call the front part that you lift up?
The hood.
We call it the bonnet.
Of course you do.
Lift up the bonnet.
Of course you do. It's the hood.
The hood. I always thought the hood, for some reason, was the back. I don't know why.
That's the trunk.
Because you would always see...
That's
you would always hear the hood. Lift up the hood. And I thought that was the back.
Junk in the trunk. You ever heard that phrase?
Oh! Gotcha.
It's a trunk of the car. You put in the trunk.
No, but you put it in the boot. Lift up the boot. So the bonnet and the boot. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yours is the hood and the trunk. See, the trunk makes no sense. The hood you could make, because...
The boot makes no sense.
Yes, it does!
What if you have a boot? Do you put a boot in the boot?
You can put a boot in the boot, yeah. Put my boots in the boot.
Sounds like a rap song.
Might be onto something there.
Oh my goodness. All right, fair enough.
There's one other part of the car. We call it indicators.
I mean, we could call it that. We know what that means, but
I've just heard you call them something else.
It's your blinker or your turn signal. It's a blinker.
It just doesn't sound like anything that would be part of a car. It sounds
But
like
it
a
blinks.
baby toy or something, a blinker.
It actually sounds like something you would call it because you guys tend to
Yeah.
call things so literal.
That's true.
You know, footpath, blinker.
Well, indicator. I'm indicating where I'm turning.
I guess, but you can indicate with a waved hand, you know. If there's a spider in your car, you just flail them. That's what I do.
Yeah, exactly. That was really fun.
That was amazing.
That was so fun.
We're still going to keep arguing about all of them.
Oh, we'll be arguing till we're 80
and
about
we'll
this.
and we'll do more of these if you guys like them.
Yes.
But you made some valid points. I still think I
I mean, you made some valid points too.
I think
I'll give you
well, I
that.
know I made some valid points. I think I won. If we're being
I
honest.
don't think so.
No.
You get the cheek.
Thank you. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for having me on your
Yes,
channel
of course.
again.
Thank you for coming back.
Of
You're
course.
the best guest ever.
No.
Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed.
Yes.
Please leave your favorite word difference in the comments below and let us know.
Subscribe to her, please.
Thank you. Subscribe to you.
Trilogy Media. But subscribe to her. Hit that notification bell, please.
Yes. Thank you so much, guys. Please like the video. Subscribe if you're new and share it with your friends, your American Irish friends. They'll probably enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.